September started with the girls' trip to the ski resort town of Steamboat Springs, located deep within the Colorado Rocky Mountains and requiring a 3-hour drive from Denver. I really appreciate my friend who drove us because I got to sit back and thoroughly enjoy the serene landscape as we zoomed through the pastel sunset. We had all gathered here to celebrate our friend's birthday and enjoyed a weekend of quality time and quite competitive games of Dutch Maid. The rental that we stayed in was gorgeous. It was nice to get away from the normal routine of life and the sounds of the city. The air here smelled so good. It was so fresh and clean, and with just a hint of crispness in the mornings that suggested autumn is on the way. In the morning, we made breakfast burritos and played a chill board game before getting ready for the celebratory birthday lunch in town. It was so exciting having an occasion to dress up to the nines for, and even though we were probably a little overdressed, it was fun to dress up and feel girly and to be reminded of the joys of being a woman. That is, long flowy dresses, playing music while getting ready, curling each other's hair, and hyping each other up. It was such a good vibe sitting outside on the patio, listening to the live music, pleasant breeze in the air, admiring the mountains and the ski slopes, and enjoying the nice weather. After lunch, we went to Strawberry Hot Springs, which is a natural hot spring that is a little bit out of town. $20 cash will get you 2 hours of soaking time, which may not sound long enough, but it definitely is. There are several pools with varying temperatures ranging from slightly colder than a lukewarm bathtub to feeling like you are a crawfish in a Cajun boil. This was my first natural hot springs experience, and it was so calming and peaceful and quite magical. I really enjoyed this. The next morning, we went back into town and checked out the Smell That Bread bakery. I got a hazelnut coffee cake, which was huge, but also nearly $9. It wasn't that good, especially considering the hefty price, but honestly, the overpricing is to be expected in a resort town, and it is good to support local businesses. We then drove the 3 hours back to Denver, and I got lost in my daydreams of romanticizing a quiet rural farm life. Oh, to wake up and be greeted by vast open fields, no high-rises blocking the sky, and just open nature as far as the eye could see. If you don't know me, I would say I'm a pretty big Trader Joe's fan, so I was really excited when a new location finally opened up in Westminster. I got a few new items to try, like the orange-flavored espresso tonic, and it tastes exactly like the name. I didn't really like it, but my husband loved it actually and wanted to buy more. I also got the pumpkin body butter for the first time. My initial reaction to the scent is that it smells more like apple than pumpkin. I was expecting the smell to be more like pumpkin spice, really sweet like a candle, but it's actually pretty fresh smelling, like it actually smells like a fresh pumpkin. I love trying different kinds of flavored coffee, so I got the vanilla cardamom flavored cold brew. I was hoping it would give me fall vibes because of the cardamom spice, but I actually didn't really like it at all. But there's something about the coffee flavor that almost made me feel a little bit nauseous. To be honest, I don't really know what cardamom tastes like because I've never had it by itself. In the vein of trying new things, I've been really curious about rice milk because I never would have thought that you can make rice out of milk. And would you know it, it tastes like rice and milk. I immediately thought of pairing this with banana milk or a Yakult boba drink. I caved and I bought the cold foam creamer because I feel like cold foam is kind of having its moment right now. After using this, I don't quite see how it's really all that different from like whipped cream. But I have a goal this fall to make my own fun flavored coffee creamers. One weekend in mid-September, on a hot afternoon, I firmly decided that autumn is a state of mind that is not to be hindered by the fact that it is still 80 degrees outside, so I lugged out all of my autumn stuff from the storage. Opening up all the boxes that have been shut since the end of last autumn filled me with excitement because, to be honest, sometimes I forget what I have, and getting to see them again after a year of putting them away, it's kind of like opening up gifts on Christmas Day. I am pretty happy with myself for resisting the temptation to buy any fall decor this year or last year. I'm happy with the fall items that I have right now. Of course, if I want any more, I'll try to thrift them. It's also quite nostalgic to go through my collection of fall decor because these are items that I've just gotten over the years. Most of these are thrifted, like all of my mugs are thrifted. A few things are gifted from friends, and these cloth pumpkins are ones that I made myself. I was, I think, 15 or 16, but it was definitely during the peak of like the 2010s DIY super saturated YouTube era. I miss 2016 Tumblr days so bad, and I feel like life was just easier, brighter, more colorful. It actually fills me with existential dread knowing that we are closer to 2030 than to 2020. That 2016 is 9 years ago, soon to be a decade. Truly, I'm so scared that time is flying by so quickly. Anyways, that's enough deep thoughts. Back to the decorating montage. See what you already have. This is my first in-person job, and the one thing that I really enjoy about being in person is getting to decorate my cubicle. It actually makes me so happy to collect postcards from everywhere I travel to because I know that I can hang them up at work and I'll get a little burst of happy memories every time I look at them. They also remind me that I work to live, not live to work. So I took a Friday off and flew home for a 3-day weekend of feeling like a kid again and being cared for in the way that only parents can. They cooked so much good food that I haven't had in so long, and I was just nostalgic, but in a happy way this weekend.
Food! So much good food today. Wow, so much good food.
好看哈。
Whoa, there's no much of this. Good morning, Dusty.
I'm not much of an ice cream fan because personally I think a scoop of ice cream nowadays is kind of absurdly expensive, but I always make an exception for Salt and Straw because of the unique flavors that I can't find anywhere else. It's always a fun surprise to see what limited edition flavors they have, and currently it's everything apples.
I love sunny SoCal weather, but the houses here are so beautiful. This is literally my dream house, okay? My dream houses. Good morning vlog. Look, I'm literally in a coat and my winter coat. It is cold outside. Not only is it cold outside, which was to expected, but it's raining, which I did not expect. It's very cold right now and it feels like autumn. It's gonna be a cozy one.
On Tuesday, September 23rd, we had an unusual weather day here in the Denver area. It rained for nearly 24 hours straight, sometimes pouring, sometimes just a drizzle. Where I live, it was the rainiest day in over 3 years. It was gloomy in the most cheerful manner, just cozily coding away in my cubicle.
Should I make it tighter? Because there's quite a lot of space right now between the different rolls.
Let's push down, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're kind of uneven.
Wow, that looks sick.
The texture is good.
Don't eat all of it, Ethan's eating all of it. Hi vlog. I'm actually in bed super early for once, so I'm starting this book. I checked it out on a whim from the library because of the extremely autumnal cover. I thought it'd be an adult romance, but unfortunately, after reading the first page, I think it's a YA high school romance, which is rather disappointing. The dialogue in this book already has me cringing, and I'm literally on like page 3. I know that store-bought creamers typically have an unnecessary amount of sugar and ingredients, so instead I'm going to make fall-flavored creamers and syrups at home, and it's actually pretty simple. I'm making a spiced pumpkin creamer by simmering milk, cream, maple syrup, pumpkin puree, vanilla, cinnamon, and of course, pumpkin pie spice. I'm not exactly following a recipe or measuring anything, I'm just throwing things together until the texture and taste looks right to me, and then just putting it in a jar, and I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and use it in my coffee for work. I thought today I would do something fun and do a fall activity that I've never done before, but it has been on my Boulder area bucket list ever since I moved here, and that is to go to Yaya Farms and Orchard. And they have a You Pick apple orchard every season, and they are really popular because they're one of the few farms that does You Pick apple picking in the Boulder, Denver area that does not require driving like 3 hours into the mountains for. And they sell out the reservations months in advance. This is my 3rd fall here in Colorado, and I've still not been able to get a reservation. Let's go to this farm and see what it's all about. If they are selling apple cider donuts today, I think I'll buy one and treat myself, because how have I gone 25 years without ever having an apple cider donut? So that was my September. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you stick around because we're going to have the coziest fall season. I hope you're having a very autumnal day, and I'll see you in my next video.